Good morning, Speaker. If you could please tell us the items you would like to speak on?
I think I signed up for a public comment, and the item's open for public hearings.
Okay, so the items that are open for public comment are 27 through
20
30.
Yeah,
So
I know.
You have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment.
So what am I doing first? The items?
Please start with the items.
Okay, let's see. I'd like to thank Councilman Blumenthal and Councilman Lee for promoting Jewish American Month. It's very important. In 3 weeks, we'll be celebrating July 4th, which is when the Declaration of Independence was supposedly signed. And the Constitution followed later with the Bill of Rights. And I don't believe the Bill of Rights has been changed. So I don't believe that the first 10 parts of the Bill of Rights, which are part of America's history, have been vetoed. So I don't believe that any religion should be discontinued. Judaism has been around for almost 3,000 years. There's very few cultures that have been around as long as that. China has had a culture that's been around for over 3,000 years. There's no other cultures that have been around as long as those two. They're very similar, but they're different. But they are very similar in the length of time they've been around. And it's very important to recognize Chinese culture and the communities that make up the city. Some of them have no representation at all.
Speaker, this sounds like general public comment. Would you like to speak to the items, or would you
No,
like
I'll
to move?
speak to the items. I'm speaking on heritage. I'm speaking on the Constitution. People are trying to get rid of religion. They're promoting Malcolm X. And why are they promoting Malcolm X when Malcolm X had nothing to do with any Mexicans, any dancing, any vatos? Malcolm X was a cold-blooded killer in New York City in the early 70s. He would have been a liked Obamacare because it would have provided
Speaker,
low
again,
cost.
This sounds like general public comment. So
Okay, that's fine. So this is from Thursday, April 19th. It mentions Mayor Karen Bass as a member of Congress. Right here, newspaper. As a member of Congress, I'm surprised she didn't know who Barack Obama was. And the most important piece of legislation came out of his administration was the Affordable Care Act, which Margaret Lee Thomas tried to do away with. How did he get the vote? This one says county's homeless plan rejected. Somebody was talking about homelessness. When did it become homelessness? This one mentions current price. $30 an hour proposed for hotel workers. Who's going to take the leadership from current price to raise the money? Where the fuck are you going to get the money from? This one mentions a migrant farm worker going on a hunger walk to raise money for low-income people, which is exactly what Affordable Care Act would have done. And they said, fuck you. Margaret Lee Thomas said, I'm not paying. Fuck them.
Next speaker, please.